Hi, I'm Dina with The Best of Us, the Floros. We're weekend warriors and we love to travel. Today, I'm talking about sound. So you just heard the sound from outside, and that was sound from our camera, the internal mic. So stay tuned and you can see the differences of the different types of sound components that we use for this camera. And maybe you can pick out which one you like the best. I know I have my favorite. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We would love to have you in our family. So just hit the subscribe button and then hit that little bell beside it, and that will tell you when the next video is coming on. So here we go, hearing the different types of sound. I'm talking about sound. Now my voice is a little grovelly and I was going to do this last week, but since I couldn't quite get any sound out, I didn't think that would probably be very good. So I waited a little week, and it's in conjunction with the video I did on our Canon M50. So if you're interested in you're looking for a camera and you don't want to pay thousands of dollars, this is a great camera to look at. Even a lot of the large videographers on YouTube are using this camera just because of the ease. Anyway, so I will link with a card up there that video if you want to look at the camera a little bit more of that. But when you're out and about and you're, some of our videos were out and there's good quality and sometimes there's not good quality. So I'll kind of tell you what we can do to satisfy that, to get a more even sound. But sound is very, very important. As you know, people will turn you off if your sound is terrible. And I know when I look back, I was looking at our videos when we first started, the sound wasn't the greatest. So we're learning, and everybody's in a learning process. But I will show you what I have, and it won't cost you a bundle of money. So if you want to do that, it's well worth the price and the cost to get it. So what I'm going to show you first before I put it on our camera is our shotgun mic that I use. It's just a small little thing. It's called a MOVO VXR10, and we really, really love it, especially, and it's got a little wind screen, as they call it. I think they call it a dead cat that you can put on it, but you can see how small it is, especially for this camera. I like it because it's not really large. So the mic that actually came in the kit with this camera was a Rode mic, and I didn't like it quite as well. This is the intro level, and I know a lot of people use Rode mics, and they're really great mics, but this is the introductory level. It's also got a dead cat to go with it. And the reason I couldn't get it to work with this camera, it kept having a knocking noise, and I started researching it, and they were saying that there was some interference maybe with the internet or whatever, so I quickly switched to this. So I just placed my MOVO mic on my camera, and you can kind of see if there's any difference in the sound quality between just the internal of the camera and with a mic. And it may not be too much difference because this camera has such a good internal. Where you'll see the difference is outside. So I will do a test and let's see what it sounds like, if there is any difference. So I'm outside and I'm using the internal mic with the camera, and it's not real windy out here. If it's really windy, you would see a big difference with the other one, but let me put the other one on. Okay, now I have my MOVO mic on, and I know when we, especially when we are in Masada in Israel, you can hear my dog in the background. He's watching me outside. He wants to be out here. But it was just so windy, and there was a couple places that when we were vlogging, you couldn't hear Dwayne very well. But for the most part, it really did pick up our sound great. So the next mic I wanted to show you is with Powerwise, and we bought this mic on Amazon, and I'll leave a link to that mic of where I think it was like $25. And so what it is, it's just a lapel mic. It looks just like this. And we do have little dead cats to put on here, but we haven't really used them. And this is a good thing, especially if you want to interview somebody and you want to let them have the mic, and I'll kind of show you. But let me hook it in and let me see if you can hear a sound quality. So now I have the Lavalier mic on, and we have two of them. And the reason being is sometimes we like to, you know, record together and maybe do a voiceover together, or just talk outside where, you know, if, like, for instance, if I am vlogging Dwayne as he's describing something and I want to say something and some as well, but I'm behind the shotgun mic, you can barely hear me. So if we wore these, and at one time we forgot to do that, and you can hear me in the background, we wore these, you need a splitter, and this didn't cost me $10, $12 to split. And so you can hook it into the main camera, and then one feed goes to one person, the other feed goes to the other person. Or I can just use the splitter with the shotgun mic and have a lavalier mic on, and then I can be talking in the background too. And so that makes your sound really well. So again, it was $25 a piece. The splitter I think was maybe 12 or so. They also, in the package, they give you an extra extension if you're way, way off. So say you're interviewing someone, or you are standing way back from whatever, you know, where your camera is, you could reach, I don't know how long this cord is, I never really measured it, but it's a pretty good distance between their mic, because this is a long cord itself, and then you put the extra extension, you've got a pretty far length. So this is a great something to go to try out. And lavalier is one of the best mics that you get. I know top professionals, and there are all types of qualities of lavalier mics, but this one was a great one for us. So say your camera is your iPhone. A lot of people use their iPhones, especially this 11 Pro and 11 Max, I heard, is the bomb. So we have not purchased that, and maybe, I don't know, down the road we'll update our phones. But again, their videos are great, but they have sound problems just like if you would have a regular camera. So I've got a friend, or we have a friend that hooked a mic up to their iPhones, and this would work. These lavaliers, they've got connections that you can hook your iPhone to the mic. But there's one person I follow on YouTube. His name is Dr. Ken Berry, because I do a keto diet, and he teaches that to all of his patients. And so he always does his videos or his vlogs in his office, and I always see him with this in his ears. And so this is his mic, and because it's Bluetooth hooking up to his iPhone, so I'm assuming he's using his iPhone, you would never know, and he's using these. So this is a great thing to use. I know Dwayne and I when we first started doing a vlog, and we ended up not using this footage, but we were doing so good talking about something, and we both, I think I had one in my ear and he had one in his ear, and one of the pods went out, and it ruined the whole video. We just like, forget it. I should find that video because it was kind of funny, but so the only thing about these, you've got to keep them, like already my light's out, you got to keep them charged. And so this is one of the older AirPods, so they may not last as long, but if you get the newer ones, I know the newer ones are great to use. I use it all the time, especially when I'm editing my videos. I'll use my AirPods because I can really hear good. But anyway, so it's just a different something. I saw them at Costco. I think they're like $140 even for the newer ones. So again, a great thing, a multiple use that you can have, especially when you're flying. You throw these in your ears, and if you've downloaded movies on your phone or your iPad, you can watch this way. So there's multiple uses, and you can use the same with the earplugs that the iPhones give you, but this is a great multi-use. So anyway, I hope this kind of gives you a couple choices of sound, and how easy it is to use and how cheap it is to use. And as if you're
if you yourself have a YouTube channel, and as you grow, you can grow and get better microphones and sounds, you know, as you go. But anyway, it's a good beginning for us, and hope this video helps you as well. So have a great day, and hopefully you get to travel soon as well. Bye-bye. Hey guys, did you pick out your favorite sound? I did. It was the Lavalier mic. I could tell such a difference between that and the shotgun mic. So anyway, please leave your comments and tell me which one you like the best. We'll kind of have a consensus about that. Also, for those that like stickers, we have stickers. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So if you would like one, just send us your address. Our email is in the description, and we'll be glad to pop one in the mail to you for free. And I love stickers. I get them from everybody. So if you're into that, we'll be glad to send you one. So have a great week, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.